Hello, Nigeria. There's no better place to be, so don't you ever change that dial. What's up, everybody? It's Kabam Zasukwa, and you're watching Hello, Nigeria.
Okay, I'm joking. I'm not going to be speaking Yoruba because my Yoruba is not solid enough to carry the show. But I'm speaking like this because we have someone from the Yoruba movie industry. He's a legend because I used to watch him when I was much younger. He's Ayo Badmus, and today we have him here on Hello Nigeria for the very first time. I'm excited. You're most welcome. Thank you very much
Good to have you.
Good
to have you.
Thank you very much.
First of all, I'm glad that you're very honest about your Yoruba being.
Very funny. My Yoruba is better than yours.
I'm not a Yoruba girl.
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody who lives in Lagos speaks Yoruba.
Mo gbọ́
Thank
Yoruba.
you.
Tí n bá ti sọ Yoruba, ọmọ ní kí n gbẹnu sọ̀hún pé mi lè sọ Yoruba.
Don't mind them.
Ah, thank you so much. Very
Keep
nice.
on
Also, you're
speaking.
trying it.
Thank you very
So
much.
your Yoruba is fluent like this.
Ah,
and
well-
I am Yoruba. My Yoruba is not fluent.
Why is that?
I went to a school that basically you got a detention if you spoke in any language other than English or French.
Oh, I
And
remember.
that's in Ibadan, you know. So I wasn't brought up in an environment speaking Yoruba. So
I remember when I was in secondary school, primary school, they would say, don't speak vernacular. I said, my language is vernacular?
Now,
get
I mean,
it.
we have to talk about that in detail. We're going to break because we are just starting. We're just launching into this discussion. And who better to talk about this with us, Ayo Badmus, not just languages, but movie industry and what's next for him. When we come back from this break, don't go anywhere. He's right here with us in the studio. And the discussion goes on very fast. See you soon. Welcome back. It is time for us to talk with our guest for this afternoon. Now, if you missed his introduction, we have here Nollywood actor, Yoruba genre to be exact, Ayo Badmus. Hello, sir. Great to have you on the show again.
Thank you again for having me here.
Now, before we went on the break, we spoke about, she mentioned that in her school, Yoruba was considered vernacular. Let's talk about being a movie actor in the Yoruba movie industry. Did you at any point experience any form of stigma from other non-Yoruba speaking actors?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Except that I always believe that film is a film, acting is acting. It's just a language that is different. It's a language that is just separate. So the culture of film is the film itself.
Now, but in the past, we've heard some industry conflicts whereby some English or some Yoruba actors and actresses complain that they're looked down on, they seem to feel inferior, as, again, using the word of the moment, the English-speaking movies get more accolades than they do. Because to be quite fair, the Yoruba movie industry has been around almost far longer than the English-speaking one because it was more popular. It was, the indigenous home videos were what people would go to the video centers to get. But it seems like today we celebrate the English actors a lot more. So they seem to make, to have made more strides than the Yoruba-speaking actors.
I think number one is the problem of Nigeria. It's our problem. We love anything that is foreign, especially English. When you speak like Oyinbo in Nigeria, you get anything you want. I think it's the inferiority complex. And when Yoruba film started, I think way back, even before Ogunde, there's been Yoruba film, a cinema. Yoruba came the first to do cinema in Nigeria. And Ogunde and Co. lead the way, and they love. It is their actually foundation that we now work on. So we've been there from day one. And then the soap that they did then, like Checkmate and Co. When the television was not selling again, they got themselves together and then decided, shoot film in English language. I always said, please, don't call any film that speaks English as English film. It is wrong, because we're not English people. It is called English-speaking film. Then the Yoruba is called Yoruba-speaking film. First and foremost, it's a Nigerian film. It's just the language that is different. Act is the act anywhere. If I have there's Washington here now, we are both actors. We can act without saying anything. That's the act. It's when you start putting language to it, it becomes Yoruba language or American language or whatever. So it's not much different. Those who feel inferior, I don't know why they should, it's because you don't promote your film enough. Yoruba film should be the best in the world. You know why? Because we're giving them what they don't even know. Indian film became the best in the world because they speak Indian, Hindu. And when I was young, I watched an Indian film. I don't even know what they're saying. I can't even quickly read the sublage. But I like the act. The act is, you can see it, you can feel it. Without even saying anything, you can. The beginning of the film, in the industry, in the world, there was no dialogue. It was like, it's like the champagne. Yeah. You laugh until you throw away. I don't know that.
All right, thank you very much for that
is the history of film.
Yeah.
It's not, don't feel it, they shouldn't feel inferior.
So no need to feel
You just have to, package it well. Because you don't have anything. If you have something good, nobody should, should overrun you.
All right,
the Yoruba film to me is still the best in the world. Because why? Tunde Kelani is there. He's doing so well. Kunle Afolayan is there. They're doing so well. And I'm there too, doing well. So we are the best.
Well done. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did you always set out to be an actor? And did you stumble into it? So was that always the plan? How did you really get into the movie industry?
I was a model.
Wow.
Yeah. I did 3 Orange Men with Mirinda. That was a big break for me, in modeling. So actually, it was actually photography. I've done so many billboard and co. So I just have a flair for acting. And I just doubled into Shola Shobowale. And she likes me so much. And, Ayo Badmus, are you Yoruba? I said, I am. Please, come. That's why she seized me. And we went for one of the Mama Rebo's film through Ogabelo. We call him Ogabelo because the man has been there for... Those are veteran Yoruba film. And so I just give it a go. And it was good. That was how I started. I didn't miss anything. And, but I must say this. There are certain people who came from the soap and they're together and then they were shooting so-called the English-speaking film. And, they were like a clique. And it's difficult for any other person to just come in. And we couldn't get to certain level with them. So I maintained the Yoruba film, and this is where I made my name, actually.
That's great, though. And you've also been in the industry for years.
Yeah,
you're very well known as well. What challenges have you faced and come across in the Yoruba film industry?
Well, challenges, first and foremost, is the funding. We have so many stories to tell. Most Yoruba stories always indigenous. And, of course, something really, really good, that taste. But the funding is the problem, first problem.
Okay, that's great. That's honestly great.
All right, in addition to the funding, you've also mentioned the fact that one of the challenges you encountered was also trying to break into the English, quote-unquote, English-speaking movies.
I never said that.
Okay, no, but you mentioned something about that there's a cabal.
Oh, yeah,
they had
yeah.
a clique.
Oh, yeah, it was just like, it's not that trying to break into.
Okay.
Somebody call you up. Oh, Ayo Badmus, can you do this for us? Okay, yeah. Some people say, okay, let's call Ayo Badmus. And when you get there, it was like conflict. And some people say, no, we don't this and that. You know how they do it.
Yeah. So do you still have plans to do like English-speaking movies now?
I have done so many. Okay. Even with Tunde Kelani, we just finished, there's a story about sickle cell. That's the Mirage.
Oh,
it's done by Tunde Kelani and all that. Yeah,
that was a brilliant movie, by the way.
Yes, of course. Those are
cinema.
first-class film.
Yes,
telling a true life story about somebody who has a sickle cell anemia. And,
All right. Now, something that some people have said is a challenge in the movie industry is the frequency with which we churn out movies. So they say that you go on set and you do a movie for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks and it's done and you bring it out. And that's why almost every week there's a movie out there. Some people have said that this is one of the banes of the movie industry in Nigeria because it means that the quality of output is not great. Do you think it's really about quality, or people just want to be entertained?
Oh, yes. You know, wasn't like this before. Before now, it was really actually a cinema. And that is the culture of film, cine. Ogunde shot on 16 mm. Then we have 35 mm. Of course, later there was 75 mm. But that is the culture of film. Anywhere you go, if you go any country, you want to go to the cinema, that is the level, that is standard. But Nigeria has a problem after SAB. I don't know if any of you were born then. We have SAB, where the economy was so bad in the 80s, and we could not shoot film again because of the exchange rate. Because when you shoot here, the celluloid, you have to take it back to Europe for editing and all of that. It's dollars.
But that's a challenge that you don't have
so
anymore.
We couldn't. But thank God, we quickly pick what? Digital to shoot our film. We can't just sit down. There must be something. So we started to write our stories and produce our film in digital. See where we are now. We're going back to the cinema, which is the real culture.
Yeah.
So there's no problem.
All right. Now, you've basically established your name as a Nollywood actor. If you had to be anything else but an actor, what will you be?
I'll be a painter. I want to be a painter. Because I love colors, and I love to sculpture, bead music. I've done a little bit of it, but I tell to myself, I'm going to retire as a painter.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, white.
Oh, why? I've never actually heard anyone say
Say
that.
white. We don't hear that. People say white is not a color. It's just there.
What's your favorite color?
Do you know why?
My favorite color, orange. What's yours?
Red.
And you?
Yellow.
Yeah,
Oh, we're all like in the same.
why I choose white is because I feel I'm going to heaven.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
When I die, I'm going to heaven.
Maybe all go to heaven. We all want, after suffering on this earth.
Not everybody.
All right, so
Not
now,
everybody.
let's talk about you before. We have only a few more minutes before we go, but we want to, get into your world. What would you describe as your breakthrough role in the industry? What was that movie that set you on fire, then making you become a household name and a household face as well?
That was Abeni.
What year was this?
That was 2009-10.
Wow.
By Mainframe, Today Kelani. I played, it wasn't actually the lead role. They just gave me about five scenes, and I killed everything. And like they had to, rewrite the story. The part 2 was based on me.
Wow.
Because what? I did so well in the first film. Just 5 scenes, just to pass by, they had the lead actors and actresses in the film.
There's a story to learn from that. There are not little roles, only little actors.
Baby, there are awards for flash. When it's a flash, you just flash your face.
What we call Waka Pass.
Waka Pass in Nigeria, yeah.
There are awards for that as well.
When you don't even have dialogue at all.
Yeah.
You have no chance, you're not given chance to react. But you quickly, the camera is coming, and this is my chance. That's what I have. This is the only chance I have.
Kill.
Stop. Rewind. Who is this guy? Get his name. That was what happened to my Samuel L. Jackson in Coming to America.
Yes, that's
Well, watch
right.
the
I
film.
remember him as the robber that came into the restaurant.
It was just given a little chance.
Yeah.
And he performed. That is, your talent cannot hide.
So basically, stay ready because you don't know when the opportunity
You don't know,
will
yeah.
come for
So
your
everybody's
talent to shine.
important. Well, in film school, they describe everybody in the film as a talent. That's how they describe you, talent. So you're a talent, you're a star. Being in a film, being there, whatever you do there, being there, you are a star already. I used to tell them.
So now, what would you describe as to be your most challenging role, so far? You talked about your breakthrough role.
Yeah.
But which one was it that when you go into the, maybe not challenging like, you had to overcome, challenging like, what is this? What are we doing here? Okay, don't mention the name, you might not want to, but something that a role that you thought, I shouldn't be here, I don't like this, we should at least.
Oh, yeah. Because of the level of development, and there were so many not good films. How the film, you call it, how a film should not be shot. There's so many, and then you feel like, whoa. But because of the the level of development we're just developing.
Yeah.
We come across just such films. And then, of course, you overlook it and make sure anything you're doing, make sure you stand out. They'll see you. Even though the environment is not that cordial, it's not so good, but make sure you do your part well. If you have to sit down, sit well. If you have to stand well, stand up, stand well. If you have to talk well. If you have to smile well. If you have to eat in the film, eat well.
Just give 100% to whatever
Just
it
give it,
is that
because
you're doing.
you don't know who's
Yeah.
watching it, who's going to come for you.
Exactly. Now, who would you say are your role models in the industry?
As an actor,
Yeah.
Yes.
the whole or Nigeria.
Let's start with Nigeria,
Yes.
and then we can do international. So you can give
My
us
God,
two.
some people slap me. Who? There are 4 of them now, right now.
Okay, who and who?
In the Yoruba-speaking film, I'll pick, God, I'll pick 3. Then I'll pick Olu Jacobs. On the other side, who
No, you haven't
again?
mentioned the 3 from the Yoruba sector, though.
Sorry?
You haven't mentioned the 3 from the Yoruba
Okay.
sector.
Oh, well,
No,
they won't be number
let's
1.
appeal on behalf of Mr. Ayo Badmus. It's not anyway personal. It's just because we put him on the spot. So please forgive him. He didn't mention your name. If he doesn't mention your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, thanks. We have these 2 gurus. We call it Edaoni Liola, Babawande.
Yeah.
Again, between Koro and Dele Odule, mwah.
Oh. Now he's mentioned some Yoruba greats.
Yeah, and
oh
I can
my
go
goodness.
on because Bello has been there.
Oga Bello.
Oga Bello has been there, and he diversified.
You didn't mention any woman. Who is your most admired female Yoruba actress?
I'll mention 3 again.
All right, please go on.
Of course, Shola Shobari number 1. She's my friend, my best friend, my everything. Now, between Iyarimbo and
That's Miss Phillips, Yabo Phillips. I think
is it not Yabo? What's her name? She's popularly known as Iyarimbo.
Yeah, Iyarimbo, yes.
And Madame Awero.
Yeah.
Those 2 icons. Hello. Yeah. Those 2 icons. They can turn around, do any. They can
interpret.
They can interpret 5 characters in 1 second.
Wow.
That's
How about
good they are.
internationally?
Oh yeah, well, whatever we do here is international.
Yeah. So they are your both local and international.
Oh, yes.
They're your ideal,
Yeah.
Now, would you say that? I mean, what would you say to people who want to go into the movie industry? Some quick tips, maybe 3 quick things that you'd say if you want to go into the movie industry in Nigeria in particular. These are 3 things from my experience that I'd like you to know. Okay,
because of where we are, how we started, and where we're going, we're not there yet. Hello. So don't think about the money. Uncle, I want to be an actor. You know what? I have no job, and there's why? Don't come because you don't have any job. There must be a passion. The passion must be there. All right. Then, if you know what you're doing. When I say what you're doing, that is, you have to do it well. Like I just explained, you have to do it well because I have so many mediocres who just come and they don't even know why they are there. So, and then again, you will get there.
You'll get there. So keep the hope alive. Don't
I've
give
never
up.
seen anybody who has stayed for this long who never had their own share. You have your own share.
So just basically be patient and consistent.
Be patient and become consistent, yeah.
Very
and
quick.
passion.
And
This
belief
passion,
as well.
I also want to ask another question related to passion now. You say people shouldn't come to the acting industry because they want money. How about fame? Is fame enough reason to drive them to want to come to the movie industry?
Oh, the fame is, yeah, it's tempting. Yeah, you get the fame. That one is God-give.
But is it a good enough reason for someone to say, I just want to be popular in life, so I want to come to the movie industry?
But, yeah, some people do that. But in popularity, you is a door. It opens door.
All right, now final question before we let you go. Thank you so much. We have been speaking to Mr. Ayo Badmus, Nollywood veteran in the Yoruba movie industry. What would you consider to be your most embarrassing moment so far? Now, because we talk about fame and the price of fame, people think it's all glitz and glamour, always, free food, free drinks, parties here and there. But we also know that sometimes, because you're a public figure, you get into some embarrassing situations. Can you share with us one, if you can remember?
Maybe one or two. There was a time I was across the road and the lady was doing, which I'm used to that. Hey, then I looked, I went, oh, and I crossed to hug her. She just walked away. I looked at anybody watching me, and I looked down, went away. Not really, I was just smiling. Then there was another one, there's a man with his son. The same thing across the road. This was a busy road. I just came out and I was like trying to package myself out of the way because I don't want people to see me. He saw me and I shouted, ah! As I was shouting, and I waved back with his boy. They fell into the gutter. I had to run across immediately and pick them up. They were still smiling inside the gutter. Damn! I will never forget.
Oh,
I will never
that's a
forget.
bittersweet story.
Yeah, I will never forget. I will never forget.
Do you know something that we cannot,
so
I think
me?
we must say about you is that you have heart. You're a celebrity with heart, because a lot of things you've said, you talk about with so much passion and with still having that human consciousness.
Oh,
I mean, you going over to be the one to greet them. Celebrities wait for you to come and say
I didn't wait 1 second. It was like, I didn't think about it. I just find myself rushing across the road, then picking them up, and they were just smiling.
Oh.
That's amazing compassion.
Sorry?
Hope they weren't hurt though.
No. It's just a small fall. And the gutter was very, very high. And they went boom.
Thank you so much. It's been such a good discussion with you. Very enlightening and very lively as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.